Hey gang, it's Harley once again, and we are coming at you with episode 5 of the walkthrough for Megaquarium. This is going to be level 5, Napalos. So in this one we're going to convert a, as you can see, disused theater, which is going to give us some walls right away to start working on some stuff, and some decorations. And our goal is to reach a rank 7. So let's go ahead and get this underway. First, we have any cold water fish right out of the gate. Because those are kind of my favorites, actually. Schooling finfish, okay. We're gonna move these for now. I'm just gonna bar the entrance so that way no one can get in. And the only reason that we're doing it this way is to free up some space to actually build our aquarium, and we'll figure out where we want to put the walls afterwards. Because we're probably going to want to have some deep tanks, I'm thinking, here as well, right out of the gate if possible. We'll leave these back walls here for a second. We'll be putting benches as needed. Obviously, as you can tell, we're worried about this side first. More so for convenience than anything else. Right at the gate, I'm kind of feeling a deep observer tank. We got limited space, so we want to get the most out of the tank that we can. That means we're going to have a little bit of crowding right out of the gate, which is unfortunate, but almost the only way to deal with it. We'll go ahead and hit our M hotkey, move this right alongside that back wall. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and put our platform and stairs right there, just to go ahead and kind of get it off to a nice little start. What we want to be careful is about overspending here in the beginning, so we will maximize that space a little bit. That is why we can get away with a deep observer tank in the beginning. Do I want to do a lagoon tank? I kind of do, honestly. To move our benches around just a little bit. Now these decorations, we can go ahead and put in tanks, so we're not losing a whole lot by having to move those around. We're maybe going to have to sell some of the walls or benches, hopefully not. There we go. Alright, we got us some nautical themed tanks at the moment. It'll be really nice on the decoration scores. Next thing we want to do, move this over here for now. Got a little bit of space. Okay, I'm liking that for the moment. Now, in case you do not remember, we will need to put a pump in to do this lagoon. We're probably going to try to do the pump and the tank off the same setup. Let's go ahead and finish putting our walls in here. We're going to wall off. Anyone here who's played StarCraft 2 knows about walling off, either from playing Protoss or playing against Protoss. What that has to do with Megaquarium? Honestly, absolutely nothing, but, you know, we'll keep it interesting. You know what? I think for now, I kind of want to move this right on over here. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it now. Life is a garden, dig it. In the immortal words of Joe Dirt. Okay, so that one needs warm water. 2, 3, 4. Because it's a shoaler, we want to go ahead and give it that necessary number. This is a bully. This one has nothing, so we'll go ahead and 1, 2. Just because we got the space. Eat other fish. In general, it's not good. He wants a cave, and he doesn't like light, so we're not going to be able to put any of our corals in this one. Let's see. Right now, it needs a minimum of 5, so we'll kind of keep it at that for now. Put the coral beauty in here. This is kind of a limp tank. Go ahead and put our Moray Eel in there too. It's only going to eat crustaceans, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm kind of satisfied with that tank as far as what we have in it. Let's go ahead and put a pitted column right on in there. That'll meet the rock and cave requirements needed for that tank. So now we gotta put some of that good grass. All right. Gotta get the jams kicking in there. Okay. That's going to be okay with us. Still need to raise the temperature a little bit, so... There we go. Go ahead and put some mussels right here. Gotta put the cockles. And because of our cockle placement, we're going to go ahead and move that door. Yeah, we'll leave that like that for now. Then we need orange pellets and green pellets. Alright, now that tank is ready to rock and roll. Now we'll go ahead and do our bully tank quick. Where's that other bully fish? There's another one. I know that I saw one. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, that hasn't exactly escaped the possibility of the realm of being. Maybe what we'll do is throw him in there. Let's see. He'll eat any of them, so we won't put him in there. Okay, we don't have any of him yet. The lionfish, I'm not going to be putting in to either of those for now. I'm going to give... I was thinking on giving them their own tank, but... Okay, Congenier only cannot be housed with any non-lion or scorpion fish. Okay. And because everyone likes to see those in the aquariums, we're going to go ahead and put one of those in there. Okay. We have everything that we need aside from the food. So let's go ahead and put in some sponge pellet dispensers. Put that in there for now. Yes, one of the most welcoming aquariums ever conceived. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut off a bit of the access here just to make it seem smaller than it really is, because we don't want to sell stuff. We can reuse it, but we don't exactly have the funds to keep stuff rolling right now. We're looking pretty short here. We're also looking pretty good as far as the actual quality of it. And then we need to put in our concessions and whatnot. Bear with me as I feel a slight technical difficulty in my end, which resulted in about 5 seconds pause there. About it. Okay, so we have way too many benches that we don't exactly have the space for. So what we'll do for now, go ahead and hide some of those, so that way it's not just random benches everywhere. Let's put one machine in. We'll hire 2 people, just because maintenance, feeding, and potentially sweeping up after people. Okay, there we go. We're ready to go ahead and open this and get everything rolling. Let's get this show on the road, people. We'll go for profit first. Do I have anything else for the bully tank? Not yet. We'll just go ahead and do whatever we want. For now. Okay, we have one rank 5 thing that we could have done. Now you'll notice we don't have a cooler tank in there, so I'm kind of disappointed. But I can only be disappointed with myself. Okay, we're just about back up to the money we ended the aquarium minus the vending machines with, so we're already rolling good. We don't have quite as many different animals, but you know, we kind of spent what we could to get everything off to a good start. So we don't really have anything to be ashamed of. So let's go ahead and open up a little bit more. So we're going to want to go ahead and put something on this side here soon. Very soon. Like, I mean pronto. At this stage, it's kind of just establishing a good base prestige and waiting for messages to come in like this. Okay. I'm gonna bust these increments down into parts of wall we're willing to remove. First things first, going to be going ahead and knocking some of that down. Okay. I like that for now. But I think I like that better. Just because there's more tank space. Different green pellet eaters. Different plans too, okay. This other one was different shoulders, okay. How many shoulders do we have total? Okay, we currently only have 2 shoulders. I think we can do something though about the herbivore thing. I had to click on that because I was trying to remember what I want to do to pause that. Anyways, we will go ahead next and put our Coral Beauty and Red-tailed Butterfly and put the Arabian Butterfly in there. That was my mistake. Let's move you over here because we can. What green pellet eaters do we have the ability to put in there? We need to get another green pellet eater, I think. That's like different types as opposed to. This is tough, actually. I don't think we'll be able to do either of them for now, but we do have at least some of the money to get that whole project started, which is nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this tank in order for now. Also build a very handy tool station. We're going to need these desperately. Okay. Let's go ahead and unpause as we let people give us more research for our rather unfortunately long fish. That is what we need to put in there. Either of them, actually. There's a bunch of benches, people. If you're tired, you're doing something wrong. Just saying. Go ahead and hop in some of these machines to hopefully help some people. One more. Ooh. There's our third shoulder. Now we just need to grow fish for it. Don't have any coral groupers if I remember correctly. Correctamundo. And that's because that one's our most unfortunate one. Let's go ahead and put a new longhorn cowfish in there. Because our first one is about to get sold. I must have completely missed that those were shoulders. So do I have? I missed the first go around that they were shoulders. That is embarrassing. Let's go ahead and open up our email. So there's one. we're getting everything nice and opened here. By that I mean we're still trying to find a way to shut people off certain spots. But only out of necessity. Because they're wanderers, and they wander around. Here, everybody. Would you all knock that off? I'm gonna trap you like Sims if you don't knock it off, people. I have the wall and wood to do it. Now maybe that can help keep them contained long enough. I'm gonna do the lionfish tank anyways, so I might as well go for the higher reward here. We want to go for those tubular bells, buddy. These people are troublesome. We're gonna stack all of these people right here on top of this one person. And when they all come cascading away, we're going to laugh. So, I think that should be sufficient for what I'm looking for. That's one thing you're going to notice. I love doing deep observer tanks. I'm all about the deep observers. Alright, so now what we'll do here, we have the brief moment, we're going to go ahead and work on that tubular sponge thing that we were just commissioned to do. And if lionfish don't eat coral, then we're going to go ahead and put them in the same tank anyways as the... Yeah, it can work. They're both greedy, so we're not going to put anything else in with them. So what do we want to do next? We want to go ahead and put our pitted stone column. We'll put that right in the back there. And for anyone just joining us, we're kind of using this back area as a way to hold everything from the theater, so that way we don't have to sell. Because honestly, with how many opportunities come up in this level, there's no reason to sell. Just saying. Alright. And what we will do next here is we will decide we don't like our placement of the door and wall here. Move this, giving us more room for a pump that can be in this vicinity. Go ahead and take that over there. Let's go ahead and the power pump here. We'll only connect it to that for now. Let's do that because that's so much better for our goals. Now we will, let's slap some heat on there. Put our filter right there. I like it. This thing's liking our quality, so now we just have to add light. And of course for the tubular. Oh, the lionfish is upset because of the tubular sponge. That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm also kind of not going to care in a moment because we can honestly move this right here. Put that right here. I like how they just get shunted out of the way, it's great. And we are just about ready to put our nice little lion tank in because it doesn't like to play ball, I guess, with a tubular sponge. We'll go ahead and put another pitted column in there just because we might as well. We're going to want to put some zooplankton by this tank, but we will want to put our, what is the red one again? Yeah, mussels by both. Important to do it by both just to kind of keep everything flowing nicely. So that way people aren't running all the way to this back corner or this back corner for this one. Also put a tool station right there. And let's go ahead and we'll push that person out of the way while we dump some space and put a door in there. And oh no, 2 tanks, we don't have enough. I'm not sure anymore. We don't have enough heat. Let's solve that by just throw in one right next to it. We're going to go ahead and put a large skimmer to where we're at it. So everything is going to be moderately okay. It's moderately okay. So let's also add some sea grapes to go from moderately okay to fantastic. You know what? Let's go ahead and anchor that tank. And let's put a gate on this one. We are probably going to want to... You know, we can probably move this lionfish and put something... Can we put our... No, we can't put our coral grouper in there. He's going to... We can put our coral grouper in there. He's not going to eat the coral. Everything's still A-okay on that one. In the meantime... Hey, look at that. It just so happens to need mussels. So, yeah, we're kind of digging this, actually. We are in a really good spot. Granted, we could easily stand to expand and maybe not be so crowded, but to be fair, that's completely alright as far as the current situation we're in right now. Now we have our lionfish tank, and we have the more profitable blue tubular tank, which is alright with me. We are still trying to pound away at some research. Oh. Okay, the learn talking must be slightly newer since a update or something, because first I don't remember it, but that's alright. Yeah, that right there versus that right there is why we went with tubular instead of lionfish. Okay, do these things... Yeah, dislikes food competitors. A sponge pellet, not krill. I don't have... Yep. I will complete it if there's money to be had in it. There is money to be had. Okay, that's kind of for the lulz. Hey, there we go. We did work on zoning in the last episode, I want to say? Maybe the third, but it was worth doing just to get the extra little scratch there. We got us 2,000 extra, so that's really going to help in our next phase. Okay, fix those, people. Please. I've hired more of you to ensure that this can be done. There we go. You can get 27 ecology from the cold water fish. You know what time it is, boyos? I'm thinking it might be expansion time. I'm gonna wall off again. Let's get ready to make a nice glorious expansion there. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Alright, so now that we have that set up, we still have this area a little bit blocked off. We're going to go ahead and throw down some coolers. Coral grouper has grown, so let's go ahead and really quick there we go. We're going to replace that coral grouper here quick. Now we'll put that there. So we are kind of looking to just maximize our space at this point now. We people are unhappy with this tank, probably because there's only 2 Atlantics in there. And if not, it's because it's too boring for them in there. This is where this kind of stuff comes into play. Hey, Voltaire's lionfish, alright. You go ahead and get you some. If I get you some, then you go ahead and get you some growth, boy. How much space do we have? We got a lot of space right now. I do want to work on that large chiller next. Alright, so with the krill dispense there, let's go ahead and put those shoulders in that one. Yeah, they're shoulders. And you can click on as many fish to just keep pumping them out. And place them all at once. Or did I not? There we go. There is the rest, or bartlett. Sweet. Okay. I already thought that doing that was going to get all of them just pumped in at once. Even though I beat this game, I'm still learning stuff sometimes. So, hey, I can't complain. Okay. We almost have our 21 different animals. Is there anything that we haven't placed out of the already existing stuff yet? Just to get more species. Nope. So now we're actually waiting on our research, which is unfortunately not going as nice a clip as I would have liked, but we got a few more in that tank. That tank is going to produce a whopping amount of ecology. So that's going to be nice. That's one of the things, is if you're looking to see what you can do to kind of increase your research, always look to see what each fish produces. Alright, our coral grouper. Doing some nice growth there. We got... Ooh. Yeah, we can't get any more of those ideas. Can we research them though? Can we research them now that we have them? No, we cannot. That is unfortunate. Understandable, but very unfortunate. So, everyone's kind of enjoying those tanks right now. Meanwhile, we are trying to figure out what our next step might be. I'm thinking the next step is another couple of these, because those guys are supposed to be able to help pump out ecology, not as much as the coral grouper, of course. Or not coral grouper, wow, I'm stupid. Atlantic pollock. Guarantee this tank is too small now. So I'm probably going to need to make a second one or just make a bigger one and sell this one off. Which is going to be okay. So we have our base prestige just constantly just steamrolling, growing. We have a lot going up, and we have very little detraction. I have been seeing everything correctly. And yeah, the bigger the fish, the more ecology, or I think the more research as well, the more science, depending on, of course, what resource your fish produces. So this session may be just this level today because I do have to go into work at noon today, so we got about an hour and a half yet for anyone who's currently watching live on the stream versus anyone who's watching the tutorial and on YouTube. I think I need to hire some people though. Let's go ahead and take care of that really quick. Is there anything the guests aren't liking? That it's untidy, okay. Well, there's very few places that you can go where there isn't a garbage can, considering how tight quarters this is. So that sounds like a guest problem rather than a me problem. At this point, we're unfortunately stuck waiting on research, but oh yeah, we need a bigger tank because I have great reason to believe that those things are going to be growing just insanely. We don't want to put that there. We just want to give it a placeholder spot so we can sell that tank and make sure our fish don't die. That's all we're doing right now. We're about to sell that there. No, I have to wonder if that's going to glitch up the person who's feeding it, because I've actually never ran into that. I haven't actually removed someone while they're in the middle of feeding. Okay. Good news is, much bigger tank, twice the size. We can now accommodate all those fish that we put in there. And now we can actually give a little bit more space. We've always wanted to be able to do. So that way we can put some skimmers on this one as well. There we go. Now we've moved this, got some skimmers on there. That's going to be better quality for both of those tanks, which is going to help out, especially when stuff kind of drops on us. And we're maintaining a fairly decent... Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll be able to get that kind of stuff. They're going to have to wait a little bit, but yes, absolutely. Luckily for them, we have one of those in production right now. Okay, now that's, yeah, I was going to say, that's going to just ramp up so much ecology research at this point. It's going to be insane. But because we have that much, we got the starfish, we might as well go ahead and, you know, get something out of the starfish, right? Now, do these people, okay, they don't want them necessarily in the same tank, they just want them in general. That works for me. Go ahead and put that guy there. And we're going to go ahead and put some cockles over there, so that way we can actually feed the thing. And now that the cockles, mussels rather, and zooplankton are in place for that tank, we probably don't have to touch that tank very much at all again. We're gonna go ahead and boost her fixing like majorly. Ooh, look at that prestige. We are already rolling hard on this. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Definitely haven't said it this session though. Feel free to just play around however you want with your aquarium. I'm only getting you to the minimum requirements, requiring thing on the level condition. But feel free, if you want to go ahead and get every fish per level, go for it. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's what I did on my first run. There is sandbox mode 2, if I recall correctly, which would have been totally new since the last time I actually beat the game, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and hope that we can keep our ecology boosted enough. Hopefully we can keep our research boosted enough. In the meantime, our prestige is going to hover around, I would say, anywhere from 700 to 800. I don't imagine it dropping under 700, and if it does, it shouldn't drop far. Again, this game does talk about base versus okay. These people are going all the way over here to grab toolboxes from there instead of here for these units. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And here I was saying, I thought unicorn was the one that I was doing, but I was completely doing a different one. So that was unfortunate. Here I'm sitting here, oh yeah, I got this all in hand, already under the microscope. No, I did not. I was doing a completely different one, so now I just look kind of... I don't want to say dumb is the word, but maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come sail away. See, chameleon, lying there on the street. All things for everyone, run, run away. Yeah, I literally don't remember much about that song, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and do the Kriesel Tank, though, because that'll allow us to research the jellyfish, I'd bet. I don't think it's just gonna straight up hand us jellyfish, but if it's going to, I'd be down with it. Yeah, we got a lot of starfish in there because, hey, they won't get eaten by the polyps, and because they produce some ecology. They'll grow and produce more, though. So we're gonna just be at this insane rate of ecology for the larger fish. In the meantime, I'm already getting ready for the next expansions. Alright, so... if anyone is watching on the stream side, feel free to ask any questions if you have. I'm more than happy to chat while doing this. I'm, of course, just, doing a little spiel since, it is a walkthrough that I'm posting, but hey, feel free to talk to me if you want. Feel free to leave some comments if you're on the YouTube end, and I'll be more than happy to do whatever I can. I'll admit, every now and again I'm gonna miss on stream. I'll just kind of catch it a sec later. So if I do miss, I apologize. In the meantime, we're getting dangerously close to 900 prestige. Yeah. All right. Let's keep it. Let's keep it up there. People really like that cannon. We can hire more people now, so we will. Granted, it's probably overkill on staff, but hey. It's nice to have that staff already on hand once we make our expansion. Isn't that right, LaFleur? There, now we can add all of our filters and skimmers next to the tank. And the coolers are completely so. Whoops. Didn't want to put that one down there, oh well. because we're going to be pumping in not for one tank, but for 2 cool tanks, because as you may have noticed, we're going to have some need for a cold water fish. Oh yeah, this is enjoyable as all get out, you know. It is nice and chill. I mean, the music is just relaxing. It's like it is honestly the game that when I picked it up, it was the game I didn't know that I wanted, but had been desperately looking for. And yeah, I would have to say it's highly recommended. It's honestly one of the biggest things too to keep in mind when playing this game is, you know, just making sure to keep an eye on what the needs are. Each fish is going to have different needs, of course, naturally. We got some cold water tank here. We got a nice warm water here. We got some bully fish in this tank, so you know you don't want to put fish that are considered wimps in with them, because that's just going to make a horrible time in there. Yeah, it is smooth, it looks good, it's very fine-tuned. I would have to agree. G.I. Joe. I like how this is supposed to be G.I. Joe as opposed to G.I. That is... I like it, it's clever. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to finish up with this level before I have to get ready for work. So I'm planning on doing the next bit of streaming after I get done with work at... Yeah, get done with work at 7, so that's going to be probably a 7:30 or 8 o'clock stream this evening, Central Standard Time. So I would say if I don't finish, we got some more of this. And over on my YouTube, which is going to be youtube.com/HarleyLocal605, I do have the running walkthrough consistently posted, so it is a good time. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I'm digging it. Oh, I think I also might need to update my goal. I think it still says from March instead of April. Thank you very much for following. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. There we go, and with that fish, nice. Oh, absolutely. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. That's awesome. I'll admit, sometimes my streams are a bit more mature as opposed to PG, but considering I'm posting this game and I know that I have a follower who watches this and is also a preschool teacher, in case she ends up deciding to show the kiddos, I'm trying to make sure to keep everything clean on this one, so... yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying this game so much, though. Like, I took a break after I beat it because I think I beat it within 3 days, considering what time I had available around the edge of my work schedule at the time. And oh, like I just blasted through everything as fast as I could, but I didn't want to do a walkthrough right away because, of course, I enjoyed the game. I just wanted to let it marinate, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. I love how the last fish that we put in, the unicorn surgeon fish, just so happened to be a green pellet eater, so we were able to maximize our potential on that one and say, you know what, let's go ahead and grab that last task that we were assigned. And again, I'm completing I'm not completing every bonus task necessarily just because I'm doing the walkthrough, but I am completing every single task that can help us achieve the You Win award, basically. So our base prestige is going down. People have walked past stuff they've already seen. I could put some arrows in, I probably should, I have not yet. Oh, that's because people have seen some stuff. If they see some stuff, they kind of tank on that. I'll admit, I'm probably the biggest offender of not using those floor arrows, in all honesty. So we'll do those. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I gotcha. I'm not gonna lie. Part of the reason that I did type it in is just to maybe juke the chatter stats. If I'm being completely honest. So that way, instead of being like, oh hey, 1 active chatter, like okay, 2 active chatters. So, I totally get ya. There we go. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Alright, so... as older guests filter out and leave, or stop seeing stuff and newer ones come in, that prestige is going to kind of boost back up, so that's going to help out a lot. Admittedly though, I'm satisfied with where we're at, because if I can get that ecology to just boost us up through the Balian Wrasse and the Epaulet Shark, then we're gold. I got, at that point, 200 base prestige. The base prestige is one thing that does not decay. So if, say, my base prestige is, let's see, it was looking like it was dropping down to maybe 760 at the lowest there, I think. I didn't catch, I thought it went down that far, maybe it didn't. If it's down to 760 though, and I get this large animals goal, that'll bring it up. So the lowest it could go if my base is currently 760 would be 960. Ooh, yes, there we go. And for the... oh, this shark does not need the curved tank, okay. Some of the sharks will need a curved tank eventually, so that's going to be one of the big things that we want to keep an eye out on. Yeah, we have not done as much expanding to the main building as I probably should have, you know? Alright, there we go. Then we got our nice Kriesel Tank, we'll go for the double filter, then we got all of our science research completed. So where can we put that Balian Wrasse? That's a size 6er. And What size does our coral grouper like to eat? Size 3 or less. But he likes cold water, that's right. We did look at that, and that was why we built this little station right here. Was because we want to build a tank kind of on this side of it. And just for fun, and for a little bit more space, why not? Let's go ahead and run a Belfast tank. Okay, I think I like the orientation of it there. If not, I'll change it afterwards, but for now we'll go ahead and open that up. And we will start shifting some of these last wall pieces away. Because we are almost at the point where we won't ever need those. We can just freely expand. I'm kind of liking that. Meanwhile, we'll pop that stairs right here. As you'll notice, that Belfast tank is actually deeper than the deep tanks. That's always just something to keep in mind. Let's see, Bell and Ross is what type of food? Okay, they need cockles, so we're going to go ahead and throw a dispenser right over here for those. They need a cave. Let's throw in a pitted column just for some stone and cave in that case, and a rocky overhang just for fun. Some sea grapes in there, a velvet horn maybe, and you know what? People have liked it before. Oh no! I wanted to go ahead and go with the people's demands for a cannon, but I didn't see a cannon there. Looks like the cannon is not available yet. Let's go ahead and go to the Bell and Ross now and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll expand. Oh yeah, over. Oh, we are gonna be getting just some slamming prestige here in a moment. Is it? Yeah, the shark is almost downloaded, and that is a running joke too. Is I always like to refer to when we're researching the animals, especially sharks. Just like to say that we're downloading them. Half the reason is a Matrix joke. Half the thing is, you know, the old piracy ad reference. Like when they've become the memes, you know, you wouldn't download a car, you wouldn't download a shark. So that is kind of where that will be coming from. So that way, anyone who doesn't know kind of gets where the joke is coming from. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this arrow because I don't want people to get dissuaded from coming back here. Alright, there we go. Right? Alright, we almost got our shark, and let's see. How's our unicorn fish coming on growth? Okay. He's almost fully grown. The Ball and Rosses need 6 days. They got 3 more after this one finishes out. How long do the sharks take to grow? 10 days. Oof. That's gonna be rough. Only slightly, though. We do got the gift shop thing that we can do, I believe, as well. I normally have just always put the supply literally right next to the stand and just said, if someone grabs it, they'll grab it, but I don't want to show people the wrong way, you know. So we'll have people buying these, and of course you can set the price on those. I usually don't bother toggling with them though. I do like to kind of get the staff upgraded. I've hired all hireable staff too, so that's kind of a thing that exists. And I'm putting 2 staff doors in here. Whoops. That was an accident. Oh man. Now, one thing I'll admit, I'm kind of enjoying streaming to this crowd more than I usually enjoy streaming CK2 or Europa 4, because you guys are a lot more chill. You guys seem to be just enjoying the game. That's one of the things. If anyone here has ever seen, watched, participated in a stream of EU4 and CK2, oh, sometimes that's just hard. But I really appreciate everyone here, because you're really, really enjoyable to stream for. It's great. We'll put our supplements in there for the sharks. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that I can put out something that you enjoy. Let's see here. What do we got for this shark? We need to feed them sand eels. There we go, we got a sponge station, a broom stand, and we got our tool station here for this end, so that way people are hopefully not going up here for this toolbox to fix something way down there. Alright. Actually my last name, with a name like Harlstead, you end up having, you know, Harley just being like a go-to nickname. I will admit, I do want a motorcycle, so I've been kind of looking at going for one. So that, in that case, that's kind of more coincidental, but honestly, it comes from just last name equals very easy nickname that you're pretty much going to go through for like ever, which is all right. I mean, Harley's not a bad nickname at all. I totally admit I'm kind of fortunate for that, honestly. There we go. Ooh. Our Balin Rosses have grown. Our prestige is going to grow too once people start looking at these sharks. And we'll throw an anchor in there. And we got our last new fish here. Well, not a fish, a coral, but... I bet you I can get away with that. And I can. I figure, you know, if we got a tank that seems to need those same requirements for the tubular sponge, might as well. So that one only needed 5% more. Water quality for these polyps, and I already had it. That is nice. Oh, nice, nice. I like it. Oh, that is awesome. Unicorn certain fish looks stressed? Oh, because we need to fix the quality, I think. Oh. We'll go ahead and move this guy over here. In that case, because it seems that he doesn't have enough space anymore. Let's make him feel nice at home. Meatball shark will need crustaceans, so that fish is in a good spot. It's a good thing we actually checked our prestige, otherwise I would not have known that. Right? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's, I mean, A, you personalize it to the fish's needs, B, your own taste. The fact, though, that the fish's needs comes into play is what really kind of makes the game, I think, because, you know, you'll have, like that one fish, that tank was too small, so he needed out. Where could we put him? Well, turns out the one with the sharks, they don't eat anything other than crustaceans and the sand eel that we feed. We're able to pop them right in there. And I'll admit, one of the biggest things that you really want to make sure to do, too, I was horrible at when I first played the game, and then I realized, oh hey, you can actually get prestige from, as you can see, all these little, either A, the decorations, or B, some of the more needed things like the stones, the plants, the rock, or the caves. So if you don't have those in, you can actually be almost shooting yourself in the foot. Which is, it is very clever of the developers to have incorporated that in. And that's one of the things I like about that is you really have to kind of take in strategy. It's great. I would say it's probably even worth a purchase, even if not on sale. Oh hey, thanks for the follow! Nice! I'm digging it. Alright, we're in crunch time. I got about 10 minutes before I gotta roll on out for work, so let's see if the sharks get there. Yeah, they're gonna get there within 10 minutes. So we're gonna be able to at least start rolling out the research on our level 7 stuff. Yeah, won't be able to finish it yet. But we are going to have a really good episode here as far as that entirety goes. Yeah, so it looks like I can't drop below high 800s. Oh, nice! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Alright, for anyone who wasn't around initially, too, when I threw that out there, it's going to be youtube.com/HarleyLocal605. I'm trying to work on getting more content rolled out. I've had some slowdowns here and there. The sharks grew, and now we have base prestige to rank up. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright. You know, I think I'm going to ask you what you would like me to see starting on my research. Also, these podiums are now a new thing that we have that can use that. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. That's awesome. Alright, so, because you are such an outstanding gentleman, Joe, let's go ahead and hear what you would like to see me research for my next ecology project. We got the clownfish, we got the turbot, we got the horse-eyed jack, we got the green moray eel, and we got the bubble tip anemone. What would you like to see us pump out first? Alright, sounds excellent. And for science, our options are nitrate reactor, which is going to be kind of like a quality thing that kind of does what the protein skimmer and filter does. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Next one is going to be the, let's see here, aside from the nitrate reactor, there's also the mega heater, a large double filter, which is, as you can see, the protein skimmer and the filter combined into one unit at the large size. A coffee machine, a balloon shelf, both of which are going to increase profits. We've got a deep outcrop tank, which is going to be a long, skinny tank. And we've got a small tunnel tank, which is going to be a deep style tank with a nice little tunnel, of course. You know, some of those aquariums that you have that you can walk through. What one do you want to see me go with here? Nice, I like it. I'm not gonna lie, if it were up to me, it would be either that or the mega heater, because for logistics, it makes so much sense. Oh yeah. I am so pleased with how we're rolling on this one. So, thank you very much, Joe, for the following the subscription over on the YouTube side, and I do want to thank the person who did follow, whose name is a symbol that I cannot read, because that is very, very awesome as well. Yeah, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. And the funny thing too is, so the large filter does 90, the large skimmer does 90 of its respective, but the large double also gives us a little boost at 100 and 100. So we got 10 extra off of each of those, so we can do so much with that in general. Okay, so it looks like our base prestige is like 1050, so that's the lowest we'll ever go. So we're just rounding out the last 5 minutes here, hoping to see if our research can complete before I gotta roll out to work. Oh yeah, it is a... You picked something very, very good. You picked... Oh man. Yeah, this stuff is going to work out very, very well. That's going to free up a lot of space, like you were saying, too, so that's very important. Oh, Nago 33, okay. Nago 33. Right. I saw the symbol, so then I kind of followed up on an alt tab that I had, or that I made to look it up. So, Nago, since you followed as well, I'm going to let you get their next research as well, because, hey, I like to give back to everyone whatever way I can, so... Joe, of course, got the first two because I could see and I could figure it out. Nago, now that I found you, you're also going to be able to get to pick one as well on the next one. It looks like that one's going to be a science. So everyone who's currently watching on the YouTube end are biggest thing now is, now that we have the base prestige up here, we want to go ahead and hit this stuff eventually. Okay, green Moray Eel, nice. Okay, so Nago 33. It is your choice next as well for the follow, so I do appreciate both of you guys following. Nago 33, would you like me to do a clownfish, turbot, horse-eye jack, or bubble tip an enemy? Wait, what kind of fish biscuit? Like a Dharma Initiative fish biscuit? Are we going all Dharma now? Okay. Nago, thank you very much. And sorry, Joe, I would do an enemy, but I was giving that one to Nago because they also followed. Joe, you're definitely going to get the next one, though. Because I know you're enjoying this, too. You've been active, so I do want to go ahead and reward that. But I also want to make sure to kind of even it up. Oh! Okay, I gotcha. So we got the clownfish rolling on. I gotcha. I think I should go ahead and start doing fish biscuits though. Go all Dharma Initiative. Next thing you know, we're gonna be rolling around in a VW van. Wow, a VW van. All right. All right. So, with that being said, it is unfortunately time for me to end the stream to roll out from work. So I do want to thank everyone here for joining in. I want to thank Gia Joe and Nago33 for following, of course, and providing some participation. I'm enjoying that. Anyone who's watching on the YouTube side too, glad to see that you're watching. And I'm more than happy to keep on rolling this for you. I'm happy that you're all enjoying this. This evening I will be pumping out another stream of this. Each episode, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. And if you want to chill in the lobby, chat, and whatnot while you're watching on the YouTube end, feel free. These videos are rolling out every week on Thursday, just to kind of help make sure that I am, keeping ahead on a record schedule with my work schedule as well. So I did want to go ahead and give you that heads up. Actually, Joe, it looks like we're about to hit our science research. So if you want to go ahead and give me the next one really quick before I roll out, I'm more than happy to go ahead and take an extra second to get that. So, what are we going with next? As we break out of this stream, what are we going to be? I know, right? The heater. Oh yeah, that is excellent. Alright, we're going to save it here. I'm going to be back again at approximately 7:30 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time this evening. And, there we go. This is the first time I haven't been able to get through an entire episode in this walkthrough for one level. Thank you very much. Have a great one. I'm glad that you all stopped in. I'm glad that you all enjoyed it. And I'm more than happy to keep pumping this through. Again, tonight's episode will, of course, be another episode of Megaquarium. I may be continuing later this week on yet another that will be going for the Thursday postings, as well as later this week I might be doing one called Graveyard Keeper, which is similar-esque to Stardew Valley in some ways, but also is much more of your kind of general management simulation as well. And that's honestly one of the staples of my channels. I like management sim. Oh, nice! Nice! Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, I've beat that game before, but it's enjoyable. It's another one like Megaquarium where I've beat it before, but now I'm coming back and streaming kind of thing, so I do have VODs up of Graveyard Keeper. I think I should actually transport those over to YouTube as well. Graveyard Keeper is admittedly a bit more of the NSFW one. So I love management sims as well as I love strategy. So admittedly strategy, I love StarCraft 2, I love Europa, I love Crusader Kings, I love Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That one is an excellent series. So yeah, I would gladly stream this Graveyard Keeper and just keep on throwing things out. And if you guys have anything you'd like me to stream, once I finish up with the Megaquarium walkthrough and once I finish with the Graveyard Keeper. Oh yes. See, I used to enjoy the Civilization series for my kind of larger strategy games, and that at least that's turn-based. So I was gonna say, I guess technically I've enjoyed Romance of the Three Kingdoms more, but because that one's so niche and Civilization's a bit more broad as far as scope, and Romance of the Three Kingdoms focuses on one specific period of China in particular. I would say Civilization used to be a huge one for me, and then someone got me into Europa. Actually, my buddy Atreides over on youtube.com/Atreides is doing a playthrough that I stream my side of our co-op game. He imports or exports his side of the YouTube. So we started out a campaign in CK2, and once we finished the years in CK2, we imported it from CK2 into Europa. So it's been a long-running game. And then we're looking at, once we finish that, he'll take a break to do Stellaris, then we'll import, after we've forgotten everything and he's done Stellaris, we're going to import everything into Victoria 2 off of the modded importer for that, because neither of us really have played much of Victoria 2, and we're, as large as we are, we think that's going to be a very equal open ground because we don't know how any of the corruption in Victoria 2 works. Ah, yes. So, I do want to thank everyone once again for stopping in and watching on both the Twitch and the YouTube side, and I do hope that you have a great day. We will be coming back at this on the streaming end later this evening, And we are coming back same time, same place on the YouTube end every Thursday. Thank you once again, and you all have a great one.